Hi, hello, this is Social Squirrel again. Today I wanted to talk about Alexandra Rodriguez. That was the first YouTuber that I started watching way long ago. And I really enjoyed her simple but cozy life. However, since she got married with Yar, I see only a fake Hallmark postcard that has nothing to do with the reality. Even looking at this picture that we see on the screen, I'm like, okay, big happy family, but only on the photos, you know? And I understand that YouTubers do not show their full life in these short clips, but still. And the first main question is, where is Bruno? You know, I love the dog. He's so nice, so calm. I assume that in professional studio they might not be very happy to cooperate with a dog. However, that's like a full family, and before she tried to make this minimal effort to just include the dog in the Christmas photos. So yeah, let's see what she has to say in today's video.
Oh my gosh, we totally got it.
You nailed it.
I was like so sure I was pregnant. I was so sure I was pregnant. Good morning, you guys. It is family photo shoot day for our Christmas cards and also just for some sort of professional photo. We don't really have, I don't think we have any good, or any, not even good, like professional photos of us as a family since Anderson was born. So I am really looking forward to this today. Anderson is not one to just want to sit and smile like most toddlers. So we booked a mini session. If you didn't know, hopefully you can still find one if you're looking for something like this. My friend actually booked one too. I didn't know this was a thing where they do, a lot of photographers do mini sessions where like they will have a day where you can book, she does slots like all day, like every 10 or 15 minutes, and you just get like a quick slot, and it's a lot cheaper and it's just like quicker. I think it's great for like little kids if you want to just do something quickly, and then you get X amount of edited photos. So I'm really...
Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting, and I think a smart choice for this young boy that probably won't like to sit on her lap or on the chair, you know, just posing. So nice that they have it as well there.
Looking forward to it. I am a little bit nervous, but we'll see. I have Anderson taking a short nap now this morning before we go, so he'll be rested. Make sure he's
okay, but how much this kid sleeps? Come on.
happy as can be. We have my mom coming too, so she can dance a little, make him laugh, do what she's got to do. It's a great day because
And what about Bruno?
we are also going to try the Winter Wonderland Alani. I never got to try it last year. I didn't know that they did different flavors every year. I saw someone say last year it had coconut, and this year I believe it's like a cranberry situation. I don't know why it doesn't like say on it.
You know, considering that she says that she fights for her health, for her child, and she has the second one in the back of her head, the amount of fizzy drinks that she consumes, the amount of drinks full of aspartame and all other chemical stuff, I don't know how she can function only on them, especially, well, I know that she drinks water from time to time, but still the amount of the cans that she orders if she likes something, it is pretty scary, especially that I don't think her husband drinks them as much as she does. So very concerning, and I hope she will not teach her son to drink them as well.
What the flavor is supposed to be, it doesn't say, but the packaging is super cute, so hopefully it's good. Let's give it a taste. I don't see how it could be bad. It smells good. Ooh, that's really good. What is that? I taste raspberry. Ooh, wait, that is so good. What is the Alani Winter Wonderland flavor? For 2025, it's sugar plum and cranberry. Crisp, fruity flavor with notes of cranberry and sugar plum. You guys, that is so freaking good. I'm gonna need to get more. For like a hot second, I was like, maybe we should try to get pregnant again soon. And then I'm like, wait, it's gonna be Vlogmas. And I'm gonna be running on Alani, so
Yeah, she's talking about the pregnancy all the time, and I don't know if she wants to prepare us for something or what it is about. Especially the later segment of this video was very confusing. But again, at least she knows that drinking this amount of fizzy drinks, Alani drinks, and other stuff from the same category is considered not healthy for you and your future child.
I'm like, hold up. Okay, anyway, I am about to get ready while he's asleep. And we're not leaving for an hour and a half, but I also need to do my hair and I don't want to feel like I'm rushing. And obviously, since it's a photo shoot, I'm doing like full glam, not my little half-ass mom glam. So I'm rather excited. I am gonna be wearing this like red satiny dress that I wore for Christmas, I think 2 years ago. And
It's how it's supposed to be, making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la, 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 oh, oh, oh.
All right, fit check. Do you guys remember this dress? It's from Aruba, which doesn't exist anymore. Very sad. And then I'm just wearing some, I don't know if our feet will be in the picture, but these little...
Okay, I do like the look in general. I personally wouldn't wear this type of dress. I don't like the material. But the shoes, very interesting combination. Let's just leave it like that.
Stud clogs from Lane Bryant. Anderson looks so cute in his little sweater onesie. The shoes are not staying on per usual, but we'll put them on right before. All right, we are off to the family photo shoot. Are you laughing? Because laughing, right? Laughing. Nothing's worse than when you're not sure if they're laughing or crying. They just sound so close sometimes. Oh, you got your giggles today. She's playing elf today. She's Santa's helper. And Santa's helper today. Santa's the photographer. We'll see how it goes, but we are on our way.
Yeah, he's a good giggles today. I have a good feeling.
I do too.
Giggle.
Got big giggles today.
Perfect, you guys. So I want you to both look down at him. You understand him.
Aww.
Okay, the session looked pretty nice. I like the background. Really love the seat with all the cushions and blankets, etc. So I think the pictures will be beautiful, but I still have in my head how they behave in normal life and how they look on this future pictures and the setting here.
Oh, perfect.
I thought I was pregnant and I just wanted to share this because it was like a really intense time. So when I was at Target, I often just grab like the Target brand stuff. I know this is really random. I've been wanting to like share this in the blog and I just keep forgetting. So I grabbed the Up and Up pregnancy tests, these ones here, and I just grabbed them in the store, like not thinking anything of it. And I took the test in the afternoon and I was like, my period's not due for like several days, like at least 5 days. I was like, this would be like pretty shocking, but like, I don't know.
Okay, I have so many questions. I'm not trying to conceive and I don't have children and I don't want to have children. If you do, that's perfectly fine, but do you buy pregnancy tests randomly a few days before you should get your period just in case, even if you are not actively trying to get a child? So I don't know if it is just a sign of her past trauma considering her miscarriage, or is she just trying to end this whole comedy show of her losing weight and tries to find an excuse to just stop doing that and, you know, announce that she's pregnant or she's trying to get pregnant, so she needs to eat healthy and more, because this whole monologue that she gives here is pretty random and I don't know where it come from.
We weren't trying, but we weren't not trying, but I didn't think it lined up the way that it was. There was a very small chance I could be pregnant, but very unlikely. I take the test like right when I get home because I just like can't help myself. And I see a super faint line. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. This was on Halloween. Because I remember my mom came over that night and like I had showed it to her and like all this stuff. Like Yara came home from work and I saw the faint line and I had pretty much fully convinced myself I was pregnant because when I was pregnant with Anderson, I got a really faint line the first time too. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, and although we wanted to...
And from the health point of view, this is the worst what you can do to yourself, because your body gets fixated and it's getting crazy thinking what you are thinking, and you get all the symptoms that are supposed to happen when you are pregnant, which makes it a little bit more difficult to deal with the whole phenomenon when you really are pregnant. So don't spin it like that. Don't use pregnancy tests like candies and, you know, pop them whenever you have the slightly feeling humor or whatever, because it might not end well for your mental health.
We still don't know for sure if we're gonna like try after Vlogmas, but it's like a loose idea right now because ideally I would like to be energized during Vlogmas and I'm already like tired during Vlogmas, and now with a toddler, and I would love to be able to like have more energy, because the first trimester is usually just like I was so tired with Anderson that first trimester. And yeah, I was like, okay, this is it. Like, we're pregnant. He comes home, and I like show it to him, and Yar is super duper honest, and he looks at it and he's like, yeah, like that's a faint line. Like, I'm not lying to you. That it's there. And then my mom comes over for Halloween night, and she also like sees it, and then we start to like kind of get excited, because even though it's just still just like a huge blessing, and it's still an exciting thing. So now I'm all excited. We're like talking about like, okay, like the baby could be born in this month. Anderson and the baby will be just shy of 2 years apart. Like, we're just thinking about all this stuff now, and like kind of getting excited. And yeah, so.
And probably stuff that she can buy? I said it out loud, sorry.
It was a pack of 2, so the next morning I take another one, and it looks even a little bit darker. I have a picture of them. It's kind of hard to see in the picture, but this is the picture of the 2 tests. And a faint line is still a line. Like, that's what happened with Anderson, and faint line is still a line, right? So I was like, I want to get a digital, because like there's something about like once you start to get positive faint lines, like you want to see it in the word pregnant. I don't know, there's something about it. So now that I had the 2 faint positives, but like the second one, like I said, was a little bit darker, I went and got a digital test, and it was negative. Little clear blue digital. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it's still like too early to detect the HCG in the digital. So I'm also going to do, I know, trust me, if you're TTC or you've been TTC, like all of this is probably very relatable, where you're like, oh, well, the first response, the pink ones the lines tend to show earlier, and that's what showed earlier with Anderson. So I'm like, oh, I should have just like got that one, but like, Target brand, whatever. And I do the first response, and it is like, there's nothing. I'm looking so hard, and I see nothing, and I'm like, there should be a faint line there too, because like the other ones are like pretty darn obvious of a line. And trust me, before anyone says like indentation line, watermark, it was none of those things. Like, because it didn't show up hours later like a watermark. It was not an indentation line. Like, it was a straight up faint line, right? So the first response and the clear blue were negative, and I'm like getting in my head, I'm like, well, maybe it's, I'm like 2 false positives. I'm like, the chances of getting 2 false positives in a row is like, gotta be like 1,000,000 to 1. So something tells me to go on the Target app and look at the reviews of the test I bought. 35%, I'm pretty sure, I think, was 1-star reviews who had the exact same experience as me with 2 false positives. And they all looked exactly the same. And like, my heart like dropped, because at that.
Okay, I'm a person who checks comments and reports and all those, information comments you can get on the product that you plan to buy. And honestly, when I'm thinking about pregnancy tests, that would be the first thing that I check, because I would like to make sure that they work. There is no misinformation rather. So yeah. No surprise there, but the surprise is that the shop, I think the Target, still sells them with this amount of false positives, because it's a huge thing.
At that point, I was excited, and I was like so sure, from those 2 originally. I mean, I was losing hope with the other ones that I was taking, but I saw all of these reviews, and I was just like, oh my God. And everyone was saying like, I don't know why these are still on the shelf. This is like extremely disheartening for people who are like trying to conceive. I was so excited with my positives. Like, this is an extremely sensitive topic. Like, these need to be taken way more seriously. And it was like, yeah, like if I had been in the position before where I was trying and then miscarried, I was trying and I bought these and I thought I was pregnant and I wasn't, that would have absolutely destroyed me, because this already made me pretty darn sad, but it would have been so much worse if I was where I was a couple years ago. So it was just like so upsetting. So I left a review too, but I'm like, this isn't even gonna do any good. I'm like, why on earth are these still being sold? Like, I flabbergasted, like truly just flabbergasted. So, and then I ended up getting my period like a couple days after all this happened. And, my period just recently ended. So yeah, anyway, I'll check in with you guys later, but I'm pretty tired, truthfully. So I don't know what else is going to be in this vlog. Okay, I am not putting on makeup today. As you can see, it's kind of red around my eyes. I made a huge mistake yesterday. Learn from me. Excuse me. I took my makeup off with baby wipes in the car.
Okay, beauty queen, cosmetic girl queen.
I thought it would be fine. It's sensitive enough for my sweet little baby's bum, but not my eyes. Alas, that's just where we're at. So,
would you clean your child eyes with this wipe? Well, I don't think so.
It's like all right around my eyes now. But anyway, I just went and got my nails done. Oh my God, they felt so long and awful. So I just went back to neutral. This is Don't Bossa Nova Me Around by OPI. It's one of my favorite go-to like milky neutral colors.
I really liked her square oval shaped nails. Liked the red color better that she had before. I have the same color on my fingernails now, maybe that's why. But yeah, this color is also nice, but I think she has too pale skin for this specific color.
And I'm loving my almond oval. It just makes me feel alive and good. Just having my Lonnie. Oh, that lady got two gallons of whole milk, and I'm like, I smell a toddler.
Or a cat lady.
So much milk and strawberries. Anyway, I am gonna run to Target now, super quick, to grab a few like random things. Like we need some Dave's bread, and oh god, I hope I can remember. I forgot to take a picture of the list, but they're doing like a bunch of deals now for the holiday season. And right now, the toys, select Fisher Price toys, are 40% off. And we want to get for Anderson for Christmas the Fisher Price DJ table. We see it online all the time. Have you guys ever seen the cute little kids, the little babies at the DJ booth? It's like, "Bwah, bwah, 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 bwah," and they're like dancing. I think Anderson would love that, like love it. So it's 40% off. And then on top of it, they have $10 off of $40 worth of toys. So I'm also going to grab him something else. So I think that's like an amazing deal. I haven't gotten actually maybe I did get my list for my adopted family, but I want to wait. I think I want to wait and do that during Vlogmas. So we'll see. But let's go to Target real quick. I still die for this. I really do. But I just can't bring myself to get it. Okay, wait. Why do I love this? Honestly though, like when did everything get so expensive? That sweater is $35.
Inflation, girl. Here it's exactly the same. Everything is so expensive now. From simple bills to products at shop, food, items, whatever. And it's becoming pretty concerning how fast the prices are changing. But, you know, situation in the world, etc.
It's more than the DJ table. Well, you guys, it is cleared out. I had checked on the app and it was in stock at this Target and it's out of stock at every other Target. The Fisher Price aisle is so empty. And I just checked it like an hour ago. It's gone.
Okay, I must say that Fisher Price products are pretty popular here as well. And because like I said before, I'm not a mom. I never have been a mom. I don't plan to be a mom. I am, however, a teacher as well, so I know a little bit about how children should develop, etc. I don't want to judge her like her being mom. I would probably have a lot to say about what is wrong, what is correct, because let's be honest, she doesn't do everything wrong. However, there are things that should concern her, and it looks like they don't. But nevertheless, bonus points for her as a mom, that she tries to buy toys that make sound, that are prompting the child to be more active, to play with different, you know, structures, hear different noise, music, and hopefully it will help him to develop more and faster in the context on what kind of level he should be already. But I will stop with that here because the rest of the vlog is just her shopping, because again, what is a Alexandra Rodriguez vlog without the shopping part, right? And I do like the promotion, the sales that's starting already. We have them as well here in the shops, in supermarkets. Children toys are really expensive, which I find pretty strange and probably normal. Strange because, come on, it's a toy. It's made of plastic, so you didn't have to use any special technology to produce it. But normal because this is a product that mom will invest in, and they will for sure buy it. So they, you know, make the price so high for us to suffer, but we still will buy it. Nevertheless, thank you for watching and being with me again. Till the next time.